Hi everyone. So this is to quickly, put forward the points which probably have not been communicated in the emails sent, because this is really a top priority for us to standardize the Google Classroom SOP for UID. And a couple of deadlines are already missed, and I have been following up on the emails. But I believe that people are already occupied with a lot of things. So I'm just, reaching out with a small video explaining and sort of throwing light at what is needed, uh, and I'll look forward to your suggestions. We need to finish it ASAP. So this is the guideline which is sent by the Dean Academics Office, and it has five points here. And I have also created a sample classroom so that it can at least initiate the conversation among us. So I'll quickly just go through the SOP here. The first three points are mandatory, and we can't do much about it. However, if there are some observations and changes, we can definitely share it, and then it will be done also. So the first one is nomenclature framework. This primarily is related to how the classroom will appear in the dashboard. So you can see sample classroom UID and on the sidebar, nothing more than that. And it is okay if we want to change that, this can be done, but whatever we do here shall remain standard across UID. The second point is the important one, where it says how do we structure the content put inside the classroom and the compliance framework. So here the content, session planning, subject material, and continuous internal assessment, support group activities, and advanced group activities. These are the five mandatory topics. These are called topics in Google Classroom. So let me go to this, and here you see all topics. People can create more topics by going here and choosing this. I have already created five topics, but these are not exactly the same as it has been told in the SOP. Now, the first three topics, course session planning, subject material, and continuous internal assessment, these are there, and we also do the same. So I don't think there would be any change required in this, because this is something which is required before we commence the session. The continuous internal assessment may have a component or an assignment which is given to students at a later stage based on the nature of the subject, but most of it should be pre populated before the session starts. So course session planning includes the syllabus, and this should be the latest syllabus obtained from the BOS, and then a course session plan or a lesson plan. Then the subject material, everything which is required for the student to refer beforehand the session start could be fed here, or something which is absolutely important for the subject. It could be a ebook, could be a presentation which the faculty has shared in the class or is about to share in the class, or something very very relevant to the subject, followed by the continuous internal assessment. The CIAs are the topic under which all the assignments can be stored, and here the nomenclature reveals that the assignment is also mapped to the COs and the L levels. But we can keep it simple and probably name it in a different way. Um, so open to the suggestions here. So basically we already have this system where 2 credit subjects will have 1 assignment, 4 credit will have 2, and anything more than 4 will have 3 assignments. So you can imagine it in this way. uh, Assignment 1, assignment 2, and the quiz. I'll come to the quiz later on, because it has been advised that some components in the continuous internal assessment could be fetched from quizzes as well. And there was a confusion regarding how this will be included into the marks matrix. Uh, then again, this requires a discussion. I have something in mind, uh, and we have been discussing it in the meetings as well. So I can share that with you how this component can be integrated within the assignment. So on a simpler level, we can think that assignment 1 is separate and assignment 2 uh, can have a quiz component within it. And the classroom makes it very simple for us to create the quiz and circulate it to the students and fetch the marks directly as well. Now, the support group activities and advanced group activities. This is something which we really need to discuss because our sessions happen in a modular way, and identifying the slow learners and fast learner is a process which requires midterm marks, and that's a little complexity we have to navigate. So for now, I'm suggesting to keep this away for now temporarily. If we figure out a way, then we can definitely add these two topics as well. So I have replaced these topics with in fact, even though if these topics remain there, I think these two are important for design. We have a lot of classroom activities. Sometimes a benchmark assignment is broken into multiple classroom activities, and those are the checkpoints which we utilize for ensuring that student is progressing well. So those can be mapped and kept ungraded and listed within the classroom activities. This is a practice which I personally have been doing, and I know a lot of faculties also who have been doing it. So then comes the reference material section, which is the most relevant for design. We don't have textbooks, so we rely upon the knowledge we acquire and share with the students. So this is the place where we can put links, videos, PDF documents, Word documents, research paper links, and a variety of things, videos, images, podcasts. It supports all formats. That's the best part, and there is no limit for uh, how much you can put inside it. So this can also be gradually built, where 1, 2, 3 are something which is prerequisite for starting a course. The 4 and 5 can synchronously, progressively be built as the class progresses. So for example, let's say that we took a lecture, and that lecture uh, involved certain concepts and certain theory, and in the reference material I put the relevant links for the students to refer in their own time. So this is what I am thinking, based on my understanding of using classroom for a very long time and then being in academics for also a very long time. uh, but I would really certainly want to hear from all of you uh, about what you suggest and how we can make it better. Let's come back to the SOP, and this is the exact same thing which has been put in the table format. Uh, Now comes the people management framework. So here also, I don't think much would be required from UID's perspective, because advanced group and support group, these two things are still something which we need to discuss and finalize. Uh, Thereafter comes people management framework, which already is in place. So teachers are already divided into primary co-teachers and subject matter experts, and then people, all students, advanced group, support groups. So not much to be changed here in this case. Then comes grade categories. This is just an add-on, nothing special here. The classroom allows us to create grade categories. If you go to the settings and go below, then you will have the option of setting up grade categories. I have exactly done the same. I have created an assignment and assigned a default points. This is more like a preset which we can have. uh, doesn't change much, only improve, helps us quickly identify things in the analytics. um, Now here comes the quiz part. So let's say that there is an assignment which contains 15 marks. So in that assignment, and it is a mandatory assignment in the CIA, that 15 marks, 10 marks could be given on the basis of the submissions the students do, and the 5 marks can be fetched from the quiz. The quiz can take place in the class itself. So this is what is suggested, and I think we do a lot of quizzes, but we are not integrating that into the CIA. This can be done, and if need be, I would love to create a video or help with training people regarding the same. Um, Now comes the last part, uh, something which really is important and should be discussed, in person, I guess, that the rubrics. Right now, the rubric we follow is a mother rubric which runs in all the departments and is created on the basis of programs. So UG level, a different rubric is there, and a PG level, a different rubric is there. Wherein the concept of rubric is that it should address all the assignments which are graded or ungraded. You know, uh, for ungraded also it can be there, but not mandatory. Wherein for the graded ones, it is absolutely important to have different rubrics, because rubric should tell students clearly about what they are supposed to do and how they can do best in what they are submitting. This mother rubric we have sort of gives an abstract idea, but students are still not very clear about, in context to the assignment given to them, how should they approach it. So the good part is that rubric, there is a lot of benefit of rubric, and it's separate topic which can be probably discussed and addressed in a separate meeting. Uh, but on a broader level, you know it helps remove biases in the assessment, also inform student about what they have been assessed on, gives them clarity, in terms of how qualitatively they should uh, think about the assignments they have submitted and improve on it. So good news that it can be built very very easily by using the Gemini module in the classroom itself, and can be attached with the assignments. I have been doing it, and it's really helpful, uh, and really productive as well. So I would love to share that as well if need be. Um, then I think this is pretty much it. So I'm wrapping this up in a video so that it's convenient for you to refer. Uh, Please see if we can have some time tomorrow to even come online and discuss this and freeze it. We need to send it today, EOD, but a 1 day extension can be managed. Thank you so much.